Hi everyone, I'm here with Penelope. Penelope is here for driving and liberty training. Liberty training for like registered shows where they see their movement, and regular liberty training. And now I'm going to go over ground manners and liberty training for like tricks liberty training, not for what you would see at a show. What you would see at a show is where they're off lead and they're being asked to trot, walk, and canter around the arena, and this is to see how they move without being forced or asked by the driver or rider. For example, a really good driver or really good rider can ask a horse and get them to move and collect in a different way than they would normally be able to. They can get them to move out more or move out less than they would in the pasture. But right now I am going to go over backing for liberty, sidestepping, and I'm going to show a couple things for the liberty circle. Back, back, back. Good girl. Step up. Good girl. Penelope is really good with backing. Her stepping up needs some work, but we'll get there. I still have her for a few more weeks. Her eye hookers bother me. So I'm gonna go over what I with the eye stepping. Ask her to move her hind end to straighten her out. There we go, good girl. Side step, side step. Good girl, good girl. This is my first time asking her to sidestep. We've worked on backing, and we've worked on ground tying, and we've worked on her following me. For example, if I was to do an actual liberty show with her, or a liberty trick show, she might follow me around the arena, and then we might sidestep to one corner of the arena to the other. She might go through an obstacle, or I might have her trot while I'm jogging beside her, little things like that. It doesn't sound as cool as if compared to if you were actually watching it. Sidestep. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Now we'll eventually get it to where it's not as jerky and ho. She's really impatient. Ho. Penelope. And it doesn't help that it's raining right now. Ho. Ho. She's distracted. The flies are out too. But I did spray her with fly spray, so it should not be bothering her. She does have a little stunk. She is only about 30 inches tall. And I found with my shorter minis that I train, the more attitude that I get and that they have. Back, 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 back. Now what I'm looking for when I ask her to back is a nice, clean, straight back. I'll ask her to do it a couple of times. There we go, that's more straight. There we go, good girl. Step up. Good girl. Side step. Penelope. Side step. There we go. Come on, side step. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on, Penelope. Come on, Penelope. Come on, Penelope. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Penelope. Good girl. Good girl. Like I said, I like to praise with the whip. I said that before, I don't think I said that in this video. But I like to praise with the whip as it shows that the whip is not a harmful or bad thing. It really desensitizes them towards touch too. So I'll rub the whip against their body and against their neck and along their shoulders and legs. And while they're standing here while I'm doing this, this will teach them patience. Penelope is really impatient. She does not like to stand, which is why ground tying with her took so long, because as you can tell, she's antsy. Stop, Penelope. Back, 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 back. Good girl. I know. Like that. This is her first time doing it, so I don't expect, come on. I don't expect a perfect sidestep, but she's actually doing pretty well. It's just, as you can tell, she is fighting me on this. She does have an attitude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good girl. I'm going to ask her to do it to the left again, and then I'm going to do some Liberty Circle training with her to end her this session. I usually do 15 to 20 minute sessions approximately. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less, depending on the weather and if I'm in a hurry or other factors of life come in. Right now it's raining, but it's not raining too terribly, so it's only about sprinkling, which isn't so bad, which is why, as you can see, she's a little wet. Like that. Like that. Come on. I'm going to tap her hind end to move her butt over. There we go. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. Come on. There we go. Good girl. Come on. There we go. Good girl, Penelope. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to ask her to do a circle around me. This is where lunging training will come in. I want her out a little bit, but still in a circle. You should be able, she should follow you when you're doing this, but still do circles. So you should be doing a small circle, and she should be doing a small circle around you. You'll be making a smaller circle than she will. This will also come into factor. Come on. There we go. Of changing directions. She is not that great at changing directions. With the Liberty Circle, which is why we still do it in the with the lead rope on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Penelope. Right now I'm kind of not doing it correctly, but it'll give you the idea of it. Penelope is a unique case, so I have to do it a little differently than what I would normally do it and what I would suggest people do it. Normally, when you're doing a Liberty Circle, you'll have your whip out, and you will kind of be going like this. And then when you change direction, you put the whip out in front, and you'll be going like this. Penelope is really stubborn, so teaching her this is a bit more difficult than with my other Liberty horses, as it takes a lot more time with her than it does some of my other horses. Well, that really goes over sidestepping, some basic ground manners also this helps with, and they'll give you the basic idea of the Liberty Circle. Now how people teach it and train horses to do it and how they do it themselves varies from person to person. Another person might not do training with the sidestepping the same way I do. Another person may do it the same way. It really depends on the trainer and the person themselves. Thank you for watching.